to another episode of COMMCast. Cable company, we actually work. I'm your host, Peyton Schaefer, and today's guest is Longwood's finest, Stormie Foley. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So we're going to start off with the first question, which is why Longwood? Could you tell me why you chose to come to Longwood?
I'm a very indecisive person, and so I didn't choose Longwood until like the day before decision day, my senior year of high school. And what really drew me in was the small class sizes and getting to know professors. And now that I'm here, like I really value the opportunities to get involved on campus. And I know you're going to ask me a little bit about that, but
I am, because you are involved in a plethora of organizations on campus. So can you touch on those and then maybe tell me a little bit about what your favorite one is?
Oh my gosh. So some of my top organizations, like the ones that I'm super involved in, would be APO, which is the service fraternity here. I'm currently the president of. The ambassadors, which I'm on exec, I'm the treasurer of. We give the tours to people, so I get to share my love of Longwood for other people. And then Lambda Eta, which is the Comm Honor Society, I get to serve on that as the community service chair, and I really love those. Of course, being the president of APO makes it like my top priority right now, but I love all of them.
So how did you get involved with something like ambassadors? Because I know that's a pretty big full-time job, correct?
Basically, yes. So there's an application. You can join as early as like your second semester freshman year. And it was mainly my mom who was like, I think you'd be really good at this. You should go apply. And so I did my interview and I got into it. And I just love being able to talk to potential students. And one of the most rewarding parts of it is when they come to campus and they're like, you gave me my tour. And I'm like, oh, wow. I impacted your life and your decision, and that's really important to me.
Well, I'm sure as well, too, because it was such a last-minute decision for you.
Yeah.
So being able to help others and making sure that they're, committed to that decision is very rewarding.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. So I know that you are a public relations concentration. Mm-hmm. Could you touch a little bit on what drew you to the comm department as well as, being a public relations concentration?
I don't know if you guys have ever had Jeff Halliday on here, but I came in undeclared because, again, I'm indecisive, and I had credits from high school, and they were like, you need to declare. And so I talked to some department heads, and Halliday really just sold me on the idea of comm. And, of course, I love talking to people. As an ambassador, I talk to people, and so that really drew me to the public relations side, and now I know that I really want to work for a nonprofit and help promote them later on.
So what have been some of your favorite experiences with doing the public relations? Any specific classes or professors that stand out?
Love Dr. Naomi. I've taken fundamentals of PR with her and PR research, and I think the fundamentals class really helped prepare me for other classes that I took later. And then the PR research and actually doing things like doing the primary research myself, I really enjoyed that class and getting to come up with my own topics to work on.
So you mentioned something about nonprofits is what you're really interested in. So that's the goal after graduation?
Yeah, I don't know what nonprofit and what kind of help they would be to the community, but I really do want to be able to give back to the community and know that I'm working for the people around me rather than an organization and their profits.
Sure. So back earlier you were talking about Lambda Eta. Could you maybe touch on that a little bit more and kind of your role and the impact that has on the comm department as well?
So Lambda Eta is a national communications honor society, but here at Longwood, we mainly work within the community and trying to bring both concentrations together. And so we're currently working on planning a lawn game activity, getting to pie our professors, tie-dyeing shirts, and it's just really nice to be able to work with people from both sides of the department together on things that can bring us all together and build that community that we talk about.
Absolutely. So I know that you were also talking about, let's go back to the ambassadors thing, because I think it's very fascinating that you're able to juggle all of these organizations. I mean, what would be your advice to someone who kind of wants to get involved in so many things and especially be in such high up positions in those departments?
Not everybody likes to do it, but I love color coding things. I have a color coded planner. I color code my classes just so that I can see like what is for class, what is for my organizations, and really trying to plan ahead for things so that you can make it to all the different events that you have for your organizations is important.
And I also have been told that you are also in the Honors College on top of all of this.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's just crazy that you're able to balance all of these things and still be amazing and Longwood's finest.
Thank you.
So we're going to start off with some rapid fire questions here.
Gosh, okay.
And so I'm just going to ask you a question. You give me a short answer. All right. So the first question is, what is your favorite Longwood tradition?
Crown hopping. Love it.
I'm not sure I'm familiar with that.
Oh, so there's 7 Princeps crowns on campus, and before exams, midterms, breaks, and everything, students will go touch all 7 of them for good luck going forward.
So I'm sure that that's been something that's been going on right now with midterms.
Yes, we can do it as a community thing sometime.
Absolutely. Next question, favorite comm class?
My favorite comm class, oh gosh.
Doesn't have to be PR.
I really liked 354, which was PR writing with Dr. Hosterman.
Awesome. And last question, favorite community memory?
Oh, Lord. The ice cream social this year. It was nice getting to see everybody together for the first time in a while.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Stormie, for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, I'm your host, Peyton Schaefer.